Are we opening with the new Undisputed Champion, sir?
No, instead we are opening with a code open, showing a recap of Survivor Series and saying that we don't deserve Christian so early.
Ha!
Christian Cage will be in the last shot of the evening.
That's great booking.
Yeah. So literally when I say recap, I mean of everything. Everything we saw in Survivor Series, the finals of the Survivor Choice Tournament, the winning of the U.S. title for Regal, winning of the Women's Championship for Lita.
Monumental night.
It was a lot went on in that Survivor Series, and we appreciate you guys sticking with us all this time. Woo, we got a lot of show to do there. Appreciate you. Just appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely, big time fun. I couldn't do it without you. I mean, I don't want to do it without you.
Yeah, I'm about to say you could totally do it without me. Yeah, there was episodes where you did do it without me.
But my point is, it's more fun together.
Very true, very true. So, instead of opening the show up with our new world champion, we'll open up the show with our new United States champion.
Makes sense.
Regal, Tajiri, Carlito, and now Linda and Miles.
Yes.
Coming out along with Eazy-E, Eric Bischoff, to celebrate Regal's winning of the United States Championship and becoming the first man to, as I said on the show, hold the Intercontinental Championship and the United States Championship in AEW history.
Yes.
A monumental accomplishment.
Big fan of William Regal.
And no better person to do it, might I add. And Regal says, while I'm proud of my accomplishment, this isn't really something to celebrate because I knew this would happen. You know, this isn't surprising. Instead, what we'll be focusing on is young Master Tajiri and young Master Carlito winning the more championship gold in the future.
Yeah, because conceptually, if they're tag champions, he's U.S. champion and Linda Miles wins the women's title, they'd only need one more.
The Evolve title.
Yeah, to have it all for the Raw.
And he's bringing that up right now because he's
have it all from Raw, I guess.
Exactly. The group will bring the tag titles, will bring the women's title, and will bring the Evolve title back into the group.
Beautiful.
And we're also thinking about you, Gail. We love you.
Of course.
Also,
can I ask a question? And if you're not for it, that's okay. William Regal says, in my mind, I might have been Gail Kim's principal advisor,
Indeed.
but from this point forward, she will be the collective group's advisor, looking at things from a distance and guiding us to
I like that. Prominence.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That way that she stays in storyline while not being visible.
Yes. I'm actually all for that.
Cool.
Good. Yeah. We'll slap that on to what I see. Regal brings up all the championships, obviously in the Evolve title, which is now vacant. Thanks to Christian Cage.
Yep.
So, Eric announces that next week, since I didn't expect the Evolve title to be vacated so quickly, we will have the tournament to crown the new Evolve champion. And obviously, my boy Carlito's going to go ahead and hold it down for the unit. Out comes Team Angle, who has more than enough gripes with these gentlemen. And Kurt announces, while he will definitely get his U.S. championship back, in fact, it was a guaranteed match that he was already promised in 3 weeks' time, because next week, tournament, so push back a couple more weeks.
Sure.
But in 3 weeks' time, he will get his rematch with William Regal, and wrestling's greatest tag team will also get their tag team title match they've been owed for, I think, 2 months now.
That they earned, yeah.
Yeah, earned a long time ago. On the exact same show. So in 3 weeks, U.S. title and tag title match, gonna be a grand old time. But in the meantime, Eric says, okay, hold up a second. So the story's just making matches now without me. What's gonna happen is fine. Since you're doing that match in 3 weeks, in 2 weeks, there will be a match between Regal, Carlito Tajiri, and the tag team champions of John Cena and Rhino versus Team Angle and any 2 idiots you guys can come up with.
Okay. So it's a 10-man tag.
10-man tag. You got it.
Oh, can we say a traditional Survivor Series match? Because it's normally 5-on-5, and we didn't do one this year.
We most definitely did not because we did the tournament.
Well, not just that, but it was just, we had a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And WWE has dropped the traditional match.
Oh, yeah, they murdered that, yeah.
But my thought was, hey, if we could keep the traditional live, even adjacent to the pay-per-view, that'd be cool.
Honestly, I'm cool with that.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm about to say traditional 5-on-5 Survivor Series 10-man tag. It is in 2 weeks' time.
Sweet. Clean.
All right, and that is the segment. Obviously, Team Inc will need to go find some friends, which, due to their behavior, is probably going to be tougher than you think. But all good, all good.
I don't know. I feel like Stacy's a good negotiator, so I think she'll be an asset.
Essentially, yes. Yes, and they have turned a new leaf, which does help.
Yes.
So next up, we have our new women's champion, Lita. Lita isn't much for talking. She's more about that action.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll be going one-on-one with Ivory for the women's title. Ivory, of course, comes out with the Black Widow Alliance. It's a fun match, but it's
a showcase of the champion.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not going to have Lita lose the belt after just winning it.
After Trish just won it and just lost it.
Yeah. Can't have that happen twice in a row. Lita does secure the W after the Lita Soul. It's a good match. Obviously, Lita gets out of the ring before she gets killed, but good stuff all around because Lita and Ivory can easily have a great match.
Absolutely.
Next up, Batista and Randy Orton, along with Evolution, come out defeating Dreamer and Richards. Again, just getting their heat back from the night before.
Absolutely.
Let everybody know they're still a force.
Hardcore Vice relevant or obvious.
On the show.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Marco Holly versus Rob Conway. Just because I have Rob Conway win here.
Cool.
I actually don't know what the hell his finisher is.
I feel like it was some variation of a neck breaker. I feel like it was
right.
some variation of a...
Which is
like
perfect for Hardcore
Rude
Holly.
Awakening type gimmick.
Okay, that works. Good stuff. Well, Rob Conway gets his first win on Raw ever, I think. Feels right.
It's only his third match, so not like it's been years.
Exactly. It ain't been around for too long. And then last but not least, we have Cena and Rhino defeating Rico and just random local competitor that Rico decided to tag with because, he has...
Where are we at? Do you know?
Honestly, don't remember.
That's okay. I'm going to say that his partner is Flash Flanagan being brought up from OVW.
Works for me.
That's
actually great.
Just because it's a guy from his past.
That's actually...
And John's past, too, for that matter.
Oh, yeah.
So,
that's right.
OVW alumni unite.
So... Obviously, Rico takes a powder out the ring. He's like, yeah, this guy's getting his ass kicked. And Cena just slaps on the STFU, taps out.
Perfect.
Now, for the real reason we're all here tonight. Our world champion has arrived. Christian Cage coming out to his brand new theme of Just Close Your Eyes. As he's got the belt around his waist and the boos are raining down. Think Roman Reigns... after he defeated The Undertaker at 33.
Yep. Well, and the thing I was thinking when you were telling us all about the match was just imagine how valuable Bill Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar will be upon Bill's return due to being promoted as a DLC character in a video game.
Yep.
Because the match never happened one-on-one.
Yep.
It's not the match is so important because the fans booed us at Madison Square Garden. It's important because Christian Cage cost us this one-on-one contest back in the year 2003.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Christian's very retired by the time Goldberg comes back, so
he can't get involved.
Yeah, can't get involved whatsoever. Obviously, as Christian gets about halfway down the ramp, he stops, does this, and then O'Haire, Kane, and Jericho all come out with him. They stand in the ring. Christian is handed the microphone by Jericho. And then waits for the crowd to quiet down. And once they finally quiet down, he says,
"Thank you for being here at Mr. Super Oz. This video is going out, and this channel only exists because I, Oz, founded Gamble Comics, which first release was Everlasting Survivors, a 68-page graphic novel called All Day Long. Available now. Follow the link in the description that will take you to gamblecomics.com. While there, you can get hats, shirts, posters, much, much more. But most importantly, the story itself.
If you did the wrong thing to get the right result, does that make you wrong? As I stand before you at the apex of my profession, I can tell you emphatically the answer is no. It doesn't. Christian explains that he made a deal with the Advocate so that he could become the devil. And as the devil, I've gotten everything I've ever wanted. Everything I've ever deserved, every hardship, every pain that I've gone through was all for this moment. Just for me to stand here and tell you, I am the AEW World Champion. Again, chorus of boos. After he finally finishes talking, drops the microphone, turns to leave, and that's when we hear Mick Foley's music. Mick Foley comes out, again, crowd love Mick. So
of course.
They go from booing Christian's existence to cheering their heads off. I don't think Raw has seen Mick Foley in half a year, maybe, give or take. So Mick comes down.
I'll say this, we're very loose with how we use our authority figures.
Yeah.
Like, we see Eric and Tori now and then, but it's not like they're overbearing.
Yeah.
Like, even when Steph was actively on SmackDown, she wasn't
she was popping up, but she wasn't like
a glory
the
hole.
show.
She wasn't the show. The same goes with Mick. Like, he'll do things when he has to, but he's never been the guy to say,
I'm here
it's
every
all
week.
about me.
Yeah. Please watch me, not the rest of the show. Mick comes out. Christian has a huge smile on his face.
Yeah, Mick picked him.
Mick picked him.
He was his
in
guy.
Christian's mind, he fulfilled Mick's prophecy.
Absolutely.
When Christian was picked as the 5th overall pick of the AEW draft, something I watched back recently, just to like get these memories back,
Love it.
see how far we've come.
Can you believe that we have the restraint? We have the restraint to not do a draft every 5 minutes.
Oh my
We
God.
have the restraint to keep the show separate. We have the so I'm just gonna reveal to the audience, the next time there is a draft for Alpha Anytime Worldwide, the next time that everybody is available to be
picked up.
Yeah, to shake up those superstars.
Yeah.
2006.
So we got another 3-ish year.
Yeah, so the next time that everybody is up for grabs to be picked is when we get a third show. When ECW returns from the grave, that is when Raw, ECW, and SmackDown will get to pick the players for their teams.
See, man, and that's so good because it doesn't make sense to have a draft every year if we're not getting.
Well,
we add the new superstars as we go.
I'll
so
say
there's
this.
no need to
Let's
draft.
say this: if this was the NFL or the
NBA or MLB,
Exactly.
or
If this
anything
was-
else with a draft
if this was if this was a world where we had
in off season,
16 teams,
yeah,
if this was a world where we had 16 teams, roughly, then I would get there's a lot more shuffling to be had. But
Yeah.
when you only have 2 teams, play with the
play with the team.
yeah, work with the players you have on your team. That's the argument I make.
Yeah.
I don't care if you got to turn them heel to elevate them up. I don't care if you got to change them, give them the last name to elevate them up.
Literally
Whatever
do
it takes.
anything.
Whatever it takes.
So many options.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So, Mick gets in the ring. Christian goes for the hug. Mick hits him with one of these.
Yes.
Christian's smile turns into that same grimace he had when he hit the kill switch on Michaels. He picks the microphone back up, tells O'Haire, Kane, and Christian get out the ring. Or not Christian. Chris Jericho get out the ring. And they stand on the outside of the ring for him. Not up, they didn't go anywhere, but
Yeah.
they're on the outside of the ring. And it's just Mick and Christian in there, wide shot, big camera, you can see the whole crowd. Mick tells Christian, when I drafted you, a year and a half ago,
Yep.
I had all the faith in the world that you'd really make something of yourself. Christian,
I did it.
I did. I made something of myself. I did that. Mick's like, I knew that you would be a champion, and you'd be a champion you were proud of. And when you were the United States champion, you were a champion we were proud of. When you had first won that Evolve title, you were a champion we were proud of. Literally, up until this last month, you were a champion that we could be proud of. You were someone I could point to and say, this is what AEW is for. This is what this company
This
is
is
made
the
of.
alpha.
This is the
Of-
alpha of Alpha Entertainment.
Exactly.
Worldwide.
Yes. When you think of professional wrestling, you.
Were the picture.
Yes.
You were the face of AEW. And now I look at you, and you're the ass of AEW.
It's funny because when you talk about Mick Foley promos, I can't help but feel his passion for the sport. That's just what he is so good at delivering.
Every single time.
Whether it was the Kane Dewey, or it or it was him standing up to Edge or Randy Orton, either which way, anytime this man goes into Ric Flair for that matter, my goodness, anytime this man stands up and bears his soul, you feel it.
You feel it every single time. And it makes the audience feel it. In fact, this is the first time the audience has shut up all night. Just bearing, as Mick Foley bears his soul to Christian.
Yes.
About why he's disappointed. He tells him that he never saw him as a guy that took shortcuts. You weren't that temper tantrum throwing kid you were in the WWF. You're a different guy now. And I expected more from you. I didn't expect you to go the shortcut route to get to a world title. If you had never won a world title, I would have still been proud of you. But winning the world title the way you did, I'm just disappointed.
Yep.
Not mad, just disappointed. Something that could break a child's heart. Mick says, I hope you're proud of yourself, because this isn't what I wanted for you. As Mick drops the microphone, he turns to walk away. Christian looks up in the air, looks back down with that same face that he gave Shawn Michaels, grabs Mick Foley, hits him with the kill switch. After he does that, the look goes away. Christian is shocked. He can't believe what he just did. He didn't want to do this.
Right.
This wasn't what he wanted. He
It's
wanted
like-
Mick to be proud of him.
It's like he's been inhabited or taken over by something that wasn't himself.
Exactly. And as he stands up, borderline crying, tears in his eyes, something snaps. He switches. He goes from Christian, the lighthearted babyface, the guy that the people could get behind, to Christian Cage, the devil.
Yep.
He puts that grimace back on his face, that face he makes all the time when he's running the patriarchy.
The patriarchy, exactly.
He turns, looks at Sean O'Haire, and he says, "Get me 2 chairs." O'Haire slides both the chairs in, goes to get up on the apron. Christian just looks at him. O'Haire's like, "Oh, shit," and just gets back down. Christian puts Mick's head on the chair, grabs the other chair, boom, concerto to Mick Foley.
Yep.
Christian just stares at Mick, chair on the ground, Mick's unconscious. All the refs, all the officials come in to check on Mick. Mick, of course, has a very long history of injuries, concussions, neck problems. You name it, Mick's probably had it 20 times over.
Yep.
So obviously they're concerned for the man's well-being. As Mick Foley's getting stretchered out, Christian stands on top of the turnbuckle and holds up the World Championship. This is the reign of Christian Cage.
Love it. Beautiful. Amazing.